Bison Peak, what is up? Welcome back to Bison Peak TV. Today is the 17th of March. Pretty neat. And it's kind of flurrying today. Let's move on. So don't forget to stretch today because obviously it's cold out there and you're probably all tight and sore from doing the last couple of days. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. If you were here yesterday, you know that now your DVIR, no longer called DVCR, which is your van inventory checklist, is now not in Mentor, but in your Flex app. So here's what that means. First, let's start with Mentor because that's the easiest. You still have to sign into Mentor. I just spent the last 20 minutes making sure that I uninstalled and reinstalled Mentor on all of the Mentor devices. So that is definitely done. You don't have to worry about it. If you have any issues with your Mentor device, come see me at the yard. But you still sign into Mentor and start your route. You just don't have to do the van inventory anymore. That's all there is to it. Mentor still has to be tracking you, so you have to log in, start your route, and then when you're done at the end of your day, end your route just like you normally would in Mentor. The only thing that's missing is your van inventory. Hopefully everybody's got that. Now, when it comes to your Flex, you're going to sign into Flex. Flex is going to start asking you all kinds of questions. I'm told as of yesterday that this is a much longer process, so make sure you get here on time. So when you sign into Flex, the first thing it's going to ask you is your transportation mode. You are going to pick drive because you are not taking a bicycle or a motorcycle on your route today. You are going to drive, so please make sure you select drive. Now, when you do your pre-trip, do not check anything. You're going to go through multiple pages of the parts of your van that they want to make sure you're checking. If you check anything at all, it will ground your van immediately and you will not be able to take that van on your route today. Do not let that happen. Any issues that you have with your van, of course, as always, come let us know. Whether it's myself or another dispatcher at the yard, let us know so we can make sure we make note of it or let you know that we already know. But please do not mark anything at all in your van checklist, your DVCIR. Did I put too many letters in there? Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, I did. DVIR, not DVCR. And then come let us know. So at the end of your checklist, you should put something like no damage to report in the little orange bar. Boom. That's all you need to do. Now, here's what's different. When you come home or back to RTS, you will have to do a post-trip checklist, which is exactly the same as your pre-trip checklist. And you have to go through the entire process. So please do not skip this. This goes against our scores as a company, and Sheena will let me know, and I will personally let you know that this is a problem. So make sure you are paying attention at the end of your route. You now have one more step to complete at the end of your day. So please make sure that you do not just fumble through this thing and just go, oh, I don't know what that is, and skip it. You have to do a checklist at the beginning of your route and a checklist at the end of your route, and never check anything. Just let us know if there's any kind of damage on the van and we will make sure it gets taken care of. You do not want to ground these vans accidentally. Please don't let it happen. Okay, so I think we've covered everything we need to cover as far as that's concerned. Let's talk about today a little bit. So today we are looking at, no, I'm going to do this right. So safety tips for today. Obviously there's still snow out there, so just watch where you step. 100% of slip and fall accidents are completely preventable. If you don't believe me, go check the post I put out yesterday with the little link. It is 100% true. If you are paying attention and keeping that in your mind, then you will not have that issue. It's as soon as you get distracted or you're on two devices or you're carrying too many things that you slip, fall, and then we have accidents. So avoid those at all costs. Success story from yesterday. Oh God, so everybody came in yesterday thinking it was going to be terrible. We had something like 3,400 packages for the day. I only had one person go yellow the entire day. All of you crushed it, so great job. Let's talk about work tips. Your photos are getting better, but you got to make sure that you always have a package in your photos. You can't be taking photos of nothing or the front of a locker. That just doesn't work, and you're gonna fail yourself and end up not being able to get a bonus just because of photo issues. So make sure you do it right. Scan to verify still becomes an issue, so make sure that you're scanning all of your packages at the beginning of your route. Do not accidentally hit start route, swipe to finish, and then screw that up for yourself. You've got to make sure that you get that done. Sign violations and all that Netrodyne stuff, you guys know at this point. Speeding violations, stop sign violations, distracted driving violations still happen. That camera is watching you all the time. By now, you have driven with this thing for more than a month. You should know. You should just know. And if you're getting hit, I'm going to let you know. But ultimately, it's on you. You have to be responsible for yourself. And if you are not paying attention and you screw that up, you can lose your bonus. And I don't want that to happen for you. So please try to get that in there for you. New programs. Obviously, we're still talking about the DVIR now being in your Flex app as opposed to in the Mentor devices. So awesome. Just adapt and overcome. You're going to do great. Let's talk about today's delivery experience because I find it a little bit hilarious, which is why I waited a little bit longer to tell you this. Today's package count, yesterday's was 3,400. Today's is 1,816 packages. I think the most packages somebody had today was in the 90s, 92, and everybody else is lower than that. So should be a super easy day. The guy to beat today is Cody because I think he's got like 36 packages on his route. He may have some apartments, but whoa. So if you can beat Cody, then you're cruising. Great job. May send you on a rescue just to get everybody else back, but it's pretty unlikely. Who knows? But don't cry or complain. Just be like, I got this, and keep moving. Satal is a perfect example of somebody who did that yesterday. Hey, Satal, do me a favor, go help Jason out. Absolutely. Whatever you need. Boom, he went and got it done and came back, and he was still back at the same time as everybody else. Great job, dude. I don't have any Q&A stuff right now. Secret word today is keychain, and that's kind of the end of the day. So make sure you've clocked in before you sign into your Flex app. When you sign into Flex, that's where you're going to do your van checklist. It has to get done and all the way through before you can start your route. Make sure you sign into Mentor. Don't forget that you're just going to sign in, start your route, and then go ahead and put that thing in a safe spot so it doesn't bounce around all day. And then make sure that when you get to the station that you scan all of your packages. I'm going to come around. Andrew's probably going to come around too. We're going to be checking your mentors to make sure that you can do this still because you've got this, but we've got to hold some hands. So we're going to get that done. And then hopefully you'll be out there and just have a great day. It should be quick and easy. So let us know if you have any questions. Call dispatch if you need anything. I'm always available. I'll be here all day. I'm working on new training stuff because we're about to bring on like 35 more people in the next week or two, which is just going to be insane. So lots of new faces, lots of people are going to need the right answers from you. If you don't feel like you have the best answer for somebody who's new with a question, please send them to me. Do not just start feeding them all of the shortcuts and things that you think you know. That would be very helpful. Always, you guys are doing a great job, so keep it up. We're always very worried about your scores. We don't want to see you dip. I've got 3 or 4 people in the 700 club again. Get yourself out of there, guys. You're driving. You are a driver first and foremost, right? Like that's what you do. And if you can't get that part together, that's a bummer. So we're going to keep telling you constantly, and hopefully we can get it figured out. Okay, that's the end of this story. My name is Nick. I don't know why I keep telling you that. I'm trying to cancel it out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget the secret word. You probably forgot it already. Bye.